Hey everyone. Today I wanted to talk about what I think has really affected me and helped me grow my page once I started putting these things into use is creating great pictures to lead to great engagement and just posts in general that are going to really engage your followers and create a lot of followers as well. First is posting pictures. This is where you really want to think about it and take lots of pictures. If you look at my cell phone right now, I have tons of just random pictures that I've taken throughout the day that I go through and see what I want to post and what story I want to put behind it. But coming off of Lisa's brand and engagement, or branding and finding your niche, this is where it becomes really important to think about those things that you represent your brand and your niche, and putting your post to match it, making sure it follows through with your theme. So for me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have kids, military wife. I'm very into fitness and nutrition, but I'm very hugely into moderation. So I have all kinds of posts in there, but mostly they deal with my family, my kids, because that's who relates most to me: stay-at-home moms, military wives, their husbands are deployed, that sort of thing. So I take lots of pictures of my kids, different things that we go through, different things they're trying out, or how they perceive me or look at me, with working out and the role model I want to be for them. So I'm taking pictures of them all the time and putting stories to it, things that they're, that they're going to relate to me about, or and whenever people feel like they can relate to you, that's when they're going to start liking and commenting and posting. And sometimes it takes a little bit, you're building a relationship with them, but once it compounds, where, they really feel they're going to be commenting, just like as if you're a friend. And that's what you want them to feel like they're your friend, that they've known you forever. So with your photos, some good apps. So get your pen out, paper that I like. And there's lots of them, go through and then try some and see what you like. There's one called Camera Plus. That's how I edit my photos. Change lighting, filters, clarity. It has everything on there. So that's what I use to edit my photos. And then I put them into Rana Designs, and has great inspirational quotes on there. I know probably a lot of you know about this one because I think we've shared it on the team page some, but has lots of great quotes. You can put text on there. There's pictures. Love it. That one is probably one of my favorite. Very easy to use. I love it. And then Photofy is another great one that you can add stuff in. Pictures and stickers and quotes and stuff like that. And there's also, they have it where you can edit photos as well on there. I just like Camera Plus better. And that's for your phone. On the computer, I like to use, I like PicMonkey. PicMonkey's great. But I found lately that I really like Canva. And it already has this setup where you can pick the dimensions of the picture, whether it's a Facebook ad or a post, or it's Instagram, or it's a cover for it has all the layouts you could probably possibly think of. So it's already set up for you. Lots of free stuff. There are things that you don't have to be, it's like $1 a picture kind of thing if you want to use some of their pictures. But it's really not that expensive. And you don't have to buy a package deal or anything like that. But there's a lot that you can do with your own pictures on there, and adding in text and pictures like that on your computer from your laptop. So it's not a cell phone app. But that's where I create a lot of my flyers and everything. But photos are important. You want to really make them pop out. You want, when they see it, people are going to stop and want to read what your story is about. Really the picture is everything. So you want to make it, where they stop and engage. And they want to see, maybe what is behind that picture, why you took that picture, really make it fun. The next thing that's really going to improve engagement is videos. About 15 seconds to a minute long, but you will see your engagement go up like crazy whenever you have a video, no matter what it is. Facebook likes to show videos, and they like to show videos that are directly uploaded from your phone that are not from YouTube. So don't put on YouTube and then put a YouTube link. They don't like that. They would actually, I mean, they'll show it to people obviously, but the big engagement comes from directly from your phone. So, get creative with it. I like to do, tips I randomly think about as I'm cooking, like, oh, maybe, someone might not know what to do with this or how to do that. A little 15-second clip of you working out with one of the, new programs or something, or what you're doing. Try to think, just get creative with it. Some kind of tip, whatever your brand is, think about your brand and what you have to offer, and create a little tiny video, maybe once or twice a week, and then your engagement will go up like 5 times the amount. I mean, it's ridiculous how much Facebook loves these little short videos. And I like to, in your post, ask a question. Always ask a question in there. A really short, simple, maybe yes, no, or, very simple question in there. So they feel like they need to engage, to comment on your, give them an action step with your picture or your video. And that'll also increase that engagement. And always remember, with this, you're having these native posts. You're having posts. It's like, I don't know if you guys read the jab, right hook. I think it's punch. I forget. But you're jabbing. You're giving us, a glimpse into your story, a glimpse of what you do, your lifestyle, your brand, your niche, and this is increasing engagement along the way. So that when you do go to post your Join My Challenge group, or whatever you have coming up, that they're gonna already, your engagement's gonna be up. So Facebook's gonna show it to more people just because your engagement has increased. And then people are gonna feel like they know you. They're gonna feel like they've watched you kind of go through the process, and then they're gonna want to join. So always remember that you're telling your story. And then there's a short list. I've been going through a training lately, and she had this kind of clear-cut kind of a checklist of a good post, to make sure you have a good post. And some of the things she said is, does it tell your brand story? So like coming off Elisa's, is it telling what you picked out as your brand, your niche? Is it telling it? Is it part of it? Does it align with your message that you want people to think about when they think of you? Your eye-catching image. I just went over that. Make sure it's something that they're going to want to stop and see, and find out what it is that's behind that story. I just recently, I posted one, I had a really good message at church, but I had just happened to take a picture of my daughter at church. She's kind of like looking at me in the backseat of the car, and it was about, I put in there, they're watching your storm. So it's kind of an open-ended, like, what storm? Where are they going to? What, and it was open-ended, so it kind of made them had to read my post, which was short and to the point, but it caused them to engage, you know what I mean? So make sure it aligns with your message. You have the eye-catching image, which I've learned is about 1200 and 1200 pixels. 1200 by 1200 is like the ideal post for Facebook, which, like I said, Canva, if you do your stuff on there, already has the post laid out pretty much at that range. And like I just said, make sure it's short and clear. You have the eye-catching image, but your message is short and clear. And to the point. As you get engagement, as people follow you, you'll find out you can write longer, and you'll still keep that engagement. But in the beginning, you really want to keep it short and to the point, so people really understand you. Is there one main goal of your post? What is your goal of that post that you're putting up? Make sure there is a goal that you want to achieve. Is it educating, entertaining, or inspiring? I love that. That's one of my favorite things about posting. Is it one of those 3 things? Always make sure you're either educating them on something, you're entertaining them, or you're inspiring them. And I think most of our posts usually do, right? And if you saw this, would you like, comment, or share? And I encourage you to do this. I lately have been thought about this and did it. When I go to other posts and I like or comment, I think about, why am I liking and commenting that? Because you're trying to pick the people that are relatable to you. So when you're going through Facebook, what are you liking and commenting? And think about those posts and what made you like or comment, and then try and use that in your post. When you're posting, is it something that you would like or comment or share? That's something to really think about. And lastly, one of the things she said is, are you hooked on a feeling? Like, what feeling are you trying to induce with your post? Do you want to be happy, sad, inspired? What do you want to do with that post? And then there's one more thing that I wanted to show you guys a little tip. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Let me get this up here. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. All right. Okay. Let me go over here. Sorry guys, let me get this up. All right. Come on, baby. Okay, let me go. Not that one. There we go. This is my page, and I want to show you something pretty interesting. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can select a newsfeed audience for each post. So you're not paying for this. But first what you do is you go to your settings. So you'll go here in your settings. And then, get here. If you look over here, it'll say targeting and privacy for posts. You turn it on so you can target on your post. That's all you're doing pretty much is you're editing this so that you can, you select it so you can target who you want to on your posts, which is really nice, and you're not paying for it. It's free. So click that, turn that on, go to your page, and when you do that, you'll see that little, I was just showing you down here. When you go to do a new post, there's this little compass thing here, and it will pop up, and that right there is what you click, and you guys can target your actual post. I wanted to throw that little tip in there for you guys. But all right, so I am excited about this, and I hope you guys are too, and I hope I had a little bit of information that really stood out to you guys and that you guys are excited about and it's useful, and I'd love to hear your comments or questions after you listen to this. All right, bye.